After that hearty breakfast, do you usually throw the eggshells in the trash? Then know that you are throwing money away. That's right, every time you crack an egg and throw the shell away, you are wasting one of the most powerful fertilizers in nature. Eggshells are pure gold for your plants. They contain nutrients that make your plants explode with flowers and fruits, strengthen the stem, make the leaves huge, and even protect against pests. And you're throwing this away. Experienced gardeners know this secret and keep all the eggshells. Today you will discover why eggshells are so powerful, how to prepare them correctly for maximum effectiveness, and the professional tricks that will turn your plants into true productive giants. Stay until the end and get ready to never throw eggshells in the trash again. Let's go. The eggshell is not just organic waste, it is an arsenal of essential nutrients that every plant desperately needs. Let's understand what's inside this magical little shell. Calcium, the ultimate strengthener. The eggshell is made up of an incredible 95% calcium. That's a higher concentration than most commercial fertilizers. Calcium is absolutely essential for plants. It strengthens cell walls, making stems firm and upright, leaves resistant, and roots robust. Plants with enough calcium don't wilt easily, don't break in the wind, and resist pests and diseases much better. But the best is yet to come. Calcium is fundamental for flower and fruit formation. Without enough calcium, flower buds drop before opening, flowers become small and deformed, and fruits develop blossom end rot, that black spot that appears on tomatoes and peppers. With abundant calcium from eggshells, your plants will produce huge flowers and perfect fruits. Magnesium, the green maker. Eggshells also contain magnesium, the mineral responsible for chlorophyll production. Chlorophyll is what makes leaves green and enables photosynthesis. More magnesium means greener, shinier leaves that are more capable of producing energy for the plant to grow. Potassium, the energizer. Small amounts of potassium are also present. Potassium improves plant resistance to diseases, regulates water absorption, and helps transport sugars, which is essential for fruiting plants. Phosphorus, the king of flowers. Although present in smaller amounts, the phosphorus in eggshells stimulates abundant flowering and the development of strong roots. And there's more. Eggshells contain micronutrients like zinc, iron, manganese, and copper, the seasonings that make the plant function perfectly, like vitamins for our bodies. The most brilliant part? All of this is 100% natural, organic, and free. You're already buying the eggs, so why not take advantage of this treasure? Attention! It's no use just throwing the shells into the soil. There is a correct preparation that multiplies effectiveness. I'll teach you 3 powerful methods. Method 1: Eggshell powder, the most effective. This is the professional method that delivers the fastest results. Here's the step-by-step. First, collect the eggshells in a container. You can accumulate them throughout the week. Then wash the shells well to remove any egg white and yolk residue. This prevents bad odors and the attraction of flies. Now comes the secret. Dry the shells completely. Place them on a baking tray and put them in the oven at low temperature, 100 degrees Celsius, 212 degrees Fahrenheit, for 10 to 15 minutes. Or let them dry naturally in the sun for 2 to 3 days. The shells must be completely dry and brittle. With the shells dry, grind them into a fine powder. You can use a blender, food processor, coffee grinder, or even put them in a plastic bag and crush them with a rolling pin. The finer the powder, the faster the plants absorb the nutrients. Store the powder in a sealed container. It will last for months. Now you have a homemade super fertilizer ready to use. Method 2: Eggshell tea, fast absorption. Want plants to absorb the nutrients immediately? Make the tea. Take the shells of 5 to 6 eggs, wash them well and break them into small pieces. Boil 1 liter of water. When the water boils, turn off the heat and add the shells. Let it steep for 24 hours. Strain and it's ready. You have enriched water with dissolved calcium. Use this tea to water your plants once a week. The roots absorb the liquid calcium instantly. Plants respond in just a few days with vigorous growth. Method 3: Crushed shells, slow release. If you don't have time to make fine powder, simply break the dried shells into small pieces. No need to turn them into powder. Mix these pieces directly into the soil. They will slowly release nutrients over months, continuously feeding the plant. Now let's get to the application tricks that make all the difference. For potted plants, take 1 tablespoon of eggshell powder. Mix it well into the potting soil, stirring the top 5 centimeters. If the pot is small, use 1 teaspoon. If it's a large pot, you can use 2 tablespoons. Water well after applying. Repeat every 2 months. For garden plants, spread 2 to 3 tablespoons of powder around each plant, keeping a few centimeters away from the stem. Lightly mix it into the surface soil. For large trees and shrubs, use half a cup spread around. Water generously. For planting seedlings, super tip. When planting a new seedling, put 1 tablespoon of eggshell powder at the bottom of the hole, cover with a thin layer of soil, then plant the seedling. This ensures the roots find abundant calcium from day one. The result? Seedlings that establish quickly and grow with impressive vigor. For tomatoes, peppers, and fruiting plants, these plants are addicted to calcium. They need much more than other plants. Apply eggshell powder weekly during growth and fruiting. Use 1 tablespoon per plant every week. Your tomatoes and peppers will become giant, perfect, with no spots or rot. For spectacular flowering, roses, hibiscus, gerberas, orchids, all flowering plants love calcium. Apply 1 tablespoon of powder monthly. Flowers will be larger, with more vibrant colors, and will last much longer. Professional trick. Barrier against slugs and snails. Coarsely crushed eggshells, not powder, but sharp pieces, work as a physical barrier. Spread them around the plants in a circle. Slugs and snails can't cross because the shells hurt their soft bodies. It's protection plus nutrition at the same time. Get ready because you're going to see incredible changes in your plants. In the first week, leaves begin to look greener and shinier. The plant appears healthier, more alive. That's magnesium and calcium being absorbed. In 2 to 3 weeks, growth visibly accelerates. New shoots appear, stems become thicker and firmer, the plant becomes more upright and impressive. New leaves grow larger and more resistant. After 1 month, boom, flowers start appearing in impressive quantity and size. Even plants that rarely bloomed begin producing buds everywhere. Flowers become larger, with firmer petals, more intense colors, and last twice as long. In fruiting plants, the fruits become perfect. Large, firm, bright red tomatoes with no black spots. Huge, shiny peppers. Sweet, juicy strawberries. Straight, firm cucumbers. The difference is incredible. Pest resistance. Plants well nourished with calcium develop tougher, more resistant leaves. Chewing insects have a much harder time attacking. Mealybugs, aphids, and mites avoid strong plants. You'll notice fewer pest problems. Disease resistance. Calcium strengthens the plant's natural defenses. Fungi have difficulty penetrating well-calcified tissues. Your plants will get sick much less. And look at this. Plants that receive eggshells regularly develop huge and deep root systems. Strong roots mean plants that better withstand drought, absorb more nutrients, and grow much more vigorously. Want to multiply the results even more? Check out these super tips. Explosive combination. Eggshells plus coffee grounds. Mix eggshell powder with dry coffee grounds in a 1-to-1 ratio. This duo is unbeatable. The shell provides calcium, the grounds provide nitrogen. Your plants will explode with growth. Apply 2 tablespoons of the mixture per plant monthly. Super liquid fertilizer. Make eggshell tea and add 1 tablespoon of molasses or brown sugar. The sugar feeds beneficial soil microorganisms, which in turn help plants absorb calcium better. Use every 2 weeks. Eggshells in compost. Add eggshells, whole or crushed, to your compost bin. They speed up decomposition and enrich the final compost with calcium. For orchids love calcium. Place small pieces of eggshell, not powder, but pieces about 0.5 centimeters, directly on the substrate. Water normally. The shells will slowly release calcium, leaving your orchids with huge, long-lasting flowers. Ideal frequency. For best results, apply eggshell powder monthly to ornamental plants, and bi-weekly to fruiting plants and vegetables. Done. Now you know the secret that professional gardeners have used for decades. Eggshells are pure gold for your plants. Calcium for perfect flowers and fruits, magnesium for vibrant green leaves, and protection against pests, all for free. From today on, never throw eggshells in the trash again. Collect them, dry them, grind them, and turn them into a powerful fertilizer. In just a few weeks your plants will be unrecognizable, bigger, stronger, full of flowers and fruits. Share this secret with your friends and family. Let's turn waste into treasure and create abundant gardens. Tell me in the comments when your plants start exploding with flowers. Until the next video, and happy harvesting.